Hello, I'm King Koopa. Today I'm going to talk about Friday the 13th, Part 6, because it's Friday the 13th. It's December 13th, and it's Friday. And also, I'm a king. Okay, so the movie starts out with Tommy and his buddy. He calls him Hayes. Hayes is what it says in the subtitles. Well, anyway, they're gonna go dig up Jason's grave, and then Tommy wants to burn the body that's in the grave, which, in my opinion, is not a great plan. Maybe just leave him in the ground. I don't know. Just me. Just saying. They get to the graveyard, and Tommy and Hayes find the grave, and they dig it up. And then when they dig it up, Tommy looks at the body, and then he starts having flashbacks to the fourth and fifth movies because his character was in those movies but played by a different actor. This guy is Tom Matthews, and I don't know what else he's in, but he's definitely in Return of the Living Dead 1 and 2. He's in both of the first two movies. Then Tommy, he kind of freaks out, and then he rips a pole out of the fence, and then he starts, he starts stabbing the body with the fence post thing. He goes over to get the gas because they're going to burn the body because he wants to make sure that the body is gone and there's nothing left. You can relate to that. When Tommy walks away to get the gasoline, lightning strikes the fence post that's impaled into Jason's body multiple times, and of course, Jason gets up, and Tommy's buddy Hayes, he runs up and hits the shovel over Jason's back. And then Jason punches through his chest. Then Hayes' body falls into Jason's grave, and the coffin lid closes. Tommy covers Jason in gasoline, and right when he goes to start a fire and, reduce him to nothing, it starts to rain, and that lets you know that the same thing that brought Jason back wants this movie to happen. Tommy manages to run away, and he makes it to the police station, and then the cop's kind of insane and locks him in jail. Jason, well, he walks through the woods, and he finds two head counselors to a summer camp where kids are on the way. He takes care of them the American way, you know what I'm saying? Then in the morning, I guess the cop's daughter and her friends show up at the police station to, tell about the camp counselor head counselors that didn't show up. And he's like, they're probably just running late. Then Megan rizzes up Tommy in the jail cell, and it's actually quite charming. I enjoy this scene a lot. It's a good scene. There's actual chemistry on the screen. I don't remember the names of the characters. Not all of them. There's Court, he's the guy with the ripped up jeans, and then Shelly. I don't remember which one is Shelly, to be honest with you. I don't remember. And then there's Megan and Tommy. Megan and her friends go back to the summer camp, and then they gotta start setting up for the kids, to get ready for the kids. Even though the head counselors aren't there, they still have to do their jobs. So they get ready, and the kids show up. And then we cut to Jason, and he's like walking around the woods, around the lake, and he finds these paintballing executive guys and woman, and he murderlates them all. He completely murderlates all of them. And he gets a machete, which, branding. The cops decide to let Tommy go because it's the next day and they don't have anything to charge him with, so they have to let him go because that's illegal. You can relate to that. Then he drives to the graveyard because he wants to show the cops Jason's open grave, but the gravedigger guy had already covered up the grave. So Tommy just looks crazy, I guess. But anyway, they escort him to the edge of town, they turn around and leave, and then Tommy goes and gets some books about the occult, I guess. I don't know what that's going to do. It seemed like fire was going to work. It might have worked. He only tried it once. I would have tried it more than once. But I don't know if you get more than one try with, with Jason Voorhees. It's unclear. Well, no. Well, I mean, Tommy's had a couple of No. Tommy has had one chance, and he actually defeated him once before. So Tommy's 1-0 on Jason. And since he's not dead, he didn't lose the last fight either. You can relate to that. The cops start finding the bodies, and then it starts to get dark. And then Tommy calls the police station because he wants the cop to believe him. But it's Megan there. She's there at the police station. And she takes the call, and she decides to meet up with Tommy because she likes him. She rizzed him up earlier, remember? Then they're driving, trying to get to the summer camp because apparently we got to put Jason to rest in the original place that he died, which is the bottom of the lake. But was it? Unclear. I'm a king. Maybe in this continuity, yeah. Unclear, though. Okay, so her friends that I don't remember the names of because they're like interchangeable. So I'm just gonna, it's like Shelly and Shelly. Her interchangeable friends, Shelly and Shelly, which she left behind at the summer camp while she went to the police station to, I'm not sure, I guess maybe check on the head counselors that, Jason wiped out earlier in the movie, like his second two kills after Hayes, it was Hayes. After he killed Hayes, and then, the guy that fell into his grave. You're my lawyer. So Megan and Tommy get to the summer camp. The cops are there, and then they still think Tommy did it for some reason because they don't believe Jason did it because they're dumb. They're not smart cops, okay? They can't figure... Okay. I'm not going to get into it. I'm a king. The police take Tommy and Megan back to the camp to check on everything, and that's where they find that the one Shelly that was wearing sweatpants and suspenders got her head twisted off. And then the other Shelly, she got off screen to death, but it looks, I don't know, man. It wasn't good. I don't know. It's like she just, like, the whole room is red and there's pieces everywhere. So I don't even know what happened. It couldn't have been good, if you know what I'm saying. And you do know what I'm saying, because I'm a king. There's kids at the camp, and now there's only one counselor. That's Megan. And Jason's trying to kill her, and then the cop, her dad, the sheriff guy, Sheriff Garris, he tries to distract Jason. And, well, as you can imagine, that's not a great idea, not a great plan, and it doesn't go well, but at the same time, he did it for his daughter. On the bigger scale, he saved his daughter's life. Like, she survived the movie, so it worked. Anyway, the cop gets folded in half. The other cop gets his head squished, I guess. You can relate to that. And then Tommy starts calling Jason some very rude names. Like, some very rude names. Like, if Jason hadn't killed a bunch of people, I would feel bad for him for the names that he called him. Okay? It was very rude. But again, I don't feel bad for Jason because he's murdered, like, I don't know, like 50 people at this point. This is the 6th movie. Jason gets mad. He walks out. Like, I guess he walks on the bottom of the lake. Crystal Lake. He walks at the bottom of Crystal Lake. And then he jumps up and grabs the boat where Tommy is. And then, like, Tommy puts the chain with the rock chained, like, to anchor him to the bottom of the lake. Then he pulls Tommy under. And then they're both stuck down there. And then Megan comes in. She, like, swims up and gets on the boat. And she's trying to pull Tommy into the boat. Jason belly flops and breaks the boat in half. Megan turns the boat motor on and chops Jason in the neck. And then he just, I guess, I don't know, he's down there now. We're going to change the name of the lake to Jason's Soup. You can relate to that. Because he down there, that's gross. That's gross, okay? Well, that's Friday the 13th, Part 6. This is the finale of Season 3, Koopas. Next season will start next year, but I will upload videos before Season 4 that are not related to Season 4. So, yeah. Next season, everything's going to be different. It's going to be a new sign-off. New theme song, new title card, all that. So it's going to be great. There will be a Christmas special episode. Stay tuned for that. No matter what happens, be an honest person. Remember, Koopas, be kind to people you have no reason to be kind to. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I want you to have a nice day. Oh.